don't know if I should talk because I'm scared if something will go wrong. I don't want to jinx anything. Knock on wood. I think we should just start the game because I don't want to risk anything. My name is Star, my pronouns are he, him, and for the fourth try, we're going to try and play Doki Doki Literature Club. This game has cursed me for the past 2 days. So let's quickly just try and see if this works. Because I'm really nervous. I have to restart my computer 3 times. So let's hope it's okay. If OBS kills me one more time, I will delete it. I don't know why I'm talking quietly. I think it's like so I don't ruin the game somehow. Ruin the stream. Because again, I've tried this 4 times. And I don't want to risk anything. Hello, sir. Hello, Ray. Can you guys hear me? Because I'm talking really quietly. Where did it go? That's weird. How are you? I'm not good. Thank you very much. Why does it keep disappearing? I'm gonna switch to... Don't jinx it, Nova. I'm gonna switch to gaming. You might have to restart game capture, but that's fine. Okay, delete the game capture and then get a new one like we always do. Volume. Sorry. I don't know why that was so... It's literally full volume. Why was that full volume? Jesus. Sorry. I don't know why that was full volume. Okay. Sorry. I don't know why it was full volume. Oh my god, okay. Okay. We're gonna restart because I'm not using those old videos, so we're going to restart. Doki Doki, yeah. I'm literally shaking. This is not good. Hopefully it works out. Bit louder, okay. There. I'm going to quickly promote on my socials, so please give me a second and then we will play. You sound so over it? Yeah, because I am. This is my 4th try. And I was so happy before because I was watching God of Fury TikToks. And of course my neighbor starts mowing the lawn. Fuck you guys, my neighbors, because they're dicks. Go, okay. Oh my god, my mic is picking up the fucking lawnmower. Okay. Don't get the warnings. I won't. I'll do them now. Thank you, Ray. Can you fuck off, actually? To my neighbor. Like, I'm actually so tired of them. What was the warnings? Death, suicide, self-harm, and what was the other one? It won't let me reload the warnings, so I can't remember. I can't remember. Abuse, thank you. Thank you, Ray. Oh, no, we used an abuse as well. Sorry, I was... Sorry. Fuck off! I'm fucking hit my neighbors. Okay. There. Now I should be fine. I just realized the new title. Yeah, it's more fitting. After 4 tries at a stupid game. Hold on. Sorry, my mom came in. She wanted to talk for a second. She thought I called her. Okay. Yeah, the title's not more fitting after all that we've been through. Okay. Let's just start the game. Let's start a new game. I had to voice act all these characters, and I am low energy, so this is gonna be interesting. I should also read my name. Oh, is it still the same name? Okay. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. This girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I always feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I almost left again, but I caught you up this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You said that you like I can't read today. You said that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Star. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hee. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Star, have you ever decided on a club you want to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining. Oh, that's me. Damn it. You're the best voice actor? I know, definitely. I told you already, I'm not interested in joining clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. I'm a great person. Sori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content with just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Oh my god, he's me. Well, technically he is me, but he's me. Huh? I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET? What's that? In a few years because you're not used to the real world. Guys, what's a NEET? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs that makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I promised you that. Yay! Why are her hands so small? Cause I don't know. Why is her head so big? Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. A young person who is no longer in education system and a person who is not working or being trained for work. Okay. Thank you, Nova. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I wish. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Oh my god, he's me. Clubs. Sari wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello, Sayori. Sari must have come into my classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. What? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sari is the vice president of the literature club. Oh my god! Monica! Ah! Hello, Monica. You're talking to a generic? What? Why am I... Wait, what? Your messages are getting redacted. Hold on. Ah! Why is the... What the... Why? She's gone. Why was the messages getting redacted? That's so weird. Hold on, I'm gonna... Hold on, I'm just gonna do something real quick. There. That's weird. Monica was just in the chat, and now she's gone. Like, literally her messages got redacted. Like, you can still see it on stream, but in my chat, they're gone. Not redacted, but I think Monica deleted them. Well, on my... Oh, retracted, sorry. My, on my side it says they're retracted, which is weird. Uh, yeah, woo, we're moderators. Yeah, you guys are mods. Because you're literally always here. Okay. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interests in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title as vice president. That said, Then again, my interests in literature is my literature is like not as don't worry, I was always watching you. By the way, your hair is beautiful. Oh, thank you, Monica. I appreciate that. It's natural. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I was bringing a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Imagine it is like that for every stream with Doki Doki as a game. Oh my god, Manaka's gone again. Weird. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! I'm so nervous my family will listen to me talking to myself and doing these voices. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit because generally being generally used for third year class activities. I can't totally speak. Okay, sorry. Sayori is full of energy, swings the door open. I can read. The game is quiet. I'm gonna turn up the game a bit. Okay. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glanced around the room. Girl 1. Welcome to the classroom. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Star. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of academic cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. So sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small finger makes me think she's probably figure, not finger. This is dangerous, you know. Someone could come in. What? Wait, do you have the door open? That's dangerous, you know. Someone could come in. Monica, what the fuck? No, I don't have the door open. So. Oh my god, they keep disappearing. Like, I know I can't see it on stream, but on my end, the messages keep disappearing. Tell your family you have to record something for English. So, in case, no, they know I'm streaming. It's just, they don't know that this is a non-voice acted game. So it just sounds like I'm talking to myself. Her small figure makes me think she's probably his first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her. She gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to to the other girls. I don't know if these voices sound the same, so I apologize if they do, because I will forget what they sound like. Anyway, that is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest girl in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet you both. It sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Star. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Star. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. The strangest thing is that the account of Monika was made 3 weeks ago. Oh my god. Bro, what? The way their chests are so rendered to compared to the rest of their body. I know. Get the cupcakes. I literally forgot what Sayori sounds like because of everyone else. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened. Oh shit, my necklace came off. So hold on. Okay. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. So feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, he's ready. Ta-da! Wow. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one and then Monika, I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this conversation before? Made them for you or anything? Oh my god, the song! I don't know if anyone else knows what I'm talking about, but there's a tsundere song that I used to listen to a lot. I think everyone used to listen to it. You really thought I needed all the guards at the hex gates? What? I don't know what you're talking about. I thought you technically... Oh no. The stream's cutting out. The audio is cutting out. Is it okay for you guys? Can you hear me? Hello. Can you guys hear me? My audio's cutting out a bit of the game. Can you guys tell me if it's good from your end? Yeah, it's okay now? Okay, good. Yes, we hear you? Okay. I thought you technically did, so I already said, well, maybe, but not for you, you know, you dummy. Baka. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You know, the whole tea set in this... You keep a whole... That's me, not her. I need to read the names before I voice them. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles at herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was just partly dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Bro, I get that one time in drama club I accidentally read a character that someone else had to speak and only realized after I said the line. Yeah. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I couldn't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Who's your favorite so far? I don't know. I think it's still Yuri. I don't know them that well to have a favorite. Who till now is your favorite? Yeah, Yuri. But again, I don't know them very well. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised you aren't more popular in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all of the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Star, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way to answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. Ah, sorry, that was me. Well, that can change. Again, I need to learn how to read my names first and then read them. Do you know anything about the game or not? I do know about the game. I know about all the endings of each of the characters. So I do know what happens. But for now, I guess Yuri is my favorite. Like I said, I never played this game before. I never watched anyone play it, but I know the endings. Because like this is a old game. It's literally 8 years old. Just made in 2017. Mine is probably Yuri and Monica. Yeah, I thought you would like Natsuki the most for some reason. I don't have a big thing for tsunderes. It really depends on the character. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorite are usually novels that beat up deep and complex fantasy worlds. I could recommend her God of Fury, but it's not fantasy. It is based in England, which is unfortunately not fantasy, but God of Fury! Literally, I'd recommend it to anyone. I've gotten so many of my friends obsessed with it. It's a problem now. I got 2 of my friends obsessed with it. Then one of them has gotten 4 of their friends obsessed with it. So now I've condemned so many people. It's great. I love it. Okay, so you know the endings, but to get there, you gotta play the story, of course. Yeah, I don't know how to get the endings, but I know all the endings. I just thought she was pink, cutesy, and you liked the doll I had. Just like that. Okay. No. Well, I thought the doll you have is cute, but I don't like her like that. Yuri defo likes dark romance. Oh, 100%. I didn't listen for 1 second. Why was God of Fury mentioned? Because I was like, can I recommend that book to her? Like, I would love that. But like, that book literally wasn't even created in 2017. It was created in like 2023, I think. So I don't know. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story of such a foreign world is equally as impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obviously by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. God of Fury! Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Wait, so this is the original game or the remaster that was like Doki Doki Plus or something? This is the original game. The new one was made in 2021. This one's 2017. So it's like the older one. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I haven't had experienced that. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. Girls love horror. they love psychological horror and real life crime. Ooh, shit! I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally hit my keyboard. I'm trying to talk and then I hit my keyboard. Okay, I won't talk anymore. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing that way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, what is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes start over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem you called. Don't say it out loud! And give it back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just so cute you are. And it's just as cute as you are. Saori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. I feel so awkward reading this out loud. No one is in the hallway. I don't think anyone can hear me. But I'm still embarrassed of reading it out loud, especially Natsuki's lines. You do their voices really nice in my opinion. Thank you. I'm bad at voice acting. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Sometimes even ending the stream suddenly. Wait, for real? What? Apparently there's an Easter egg when you stream the game in OBS, that the game is often playing tricks on you while playing. Especially while streaming, sometimes ending the stream. Wait, what's going on, Nova? Okay. I don't get what you mean. So OBS is deliberately playing tricks on me for Doki Doki? Is that what you're telling me? Tell me what you mean. The game is supposed to mess with your stream often? Okay. Spooky. Is that why it's been Monica appearing in stream? Well, she is. She's on the screen right now. But like, is that why it's been messing with me in the past 2 days? Messing with messages. Even ending a stream. Ending a stream?! Oh my god, no, please. Oh, I need a drink. Did you guys hear me gulping? I'm sorry if you did. Sorry if you heard me gulping. Any other Easter eggs? What other Easter eggs? Just drink of Sugar Boy. Once there was a donation of this Monica bot in a stream that talked in Japanese only. Creepy. Good thing I don't have donos on. I gotta have them on until next year. See, I'm very crazy, yeah. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read someone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. But yeah, the game is supposed to mess with your stuff. Creep you out. Lovely. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with everyone. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do that. Plus now we can have a new member. I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen our bond of the club. Isn't that right, Star? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back at the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Sorry, may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry with that. Star, you will. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Ooh, Star, show 'em Star, go to another club. Leave while you can. Join the photography club. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. No! You're selling your soul to them, I'm telling you. Yeah, I sold my soul. I'm stuck. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Yuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that's it. That's the. I can't read. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Star, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class? The class star? Class star! Oh my god, it's me! Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Star, since you're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, sorry. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. But you gotta remember what the girls like about books. Let's hope you remembered. Oh shit, my memories, guys, I have early onset dementia. I can't remember anything. Crimson. Innocent. What's innocence? Email. Color. Variance. Vacation. Fireflies. Disarray. Childhood. I think that one we Sayori. Disarray. Maybe Yuri. Oh god, Rip bro. The funny thing is, for some characters, this might change depending on how mentally bad they're doing. Oh. Essence? No, yeah, I don't know half of these words. Guys, I'm not smart. I'm dumb. Firefly variants. Email. Email's the funniest one. I want to pick email just because it's funny. Childhood. I'm gonna pick email just because it's the funniest one. Breathe. Socks. Fluffy. Friends. Unrequited. Electricity. Joy. Parfait. Heartbeat. Summer. Unrequited might be Sayori. Socks is just, again, socks is just funny. I think I just want to go for all the funny ones because they're just funny. I'm gonna go for socks. Joy, skipping, whisper, together, major, inconjurant, rainbow, extreme, question, secretive. The ones jumping on the ones who like the words the most. Is that right? Oh, maybe. No, but they all like it. See? They all like it. It's weird. Cry, skipping, whisper. Questions secretive. I'm gonna go secretive. Determination. Oh my god. Okay, I have to pick universe. It's literally my name. When you pick a word, the one jumps. Okay. Universe, horror. Well, that's Yuri. Twirl, sticky. Sensation, ocean, romance. Precarious. Disaster. I have to pick universe. Oh! Yuri like that one. Oh yeah, because she likes the different fantasy worlds, right? Bubbles, fear, fantasy, beauty, fickle, despise, philosophy, misfortune, bouncy, amazing. Fickle, display, beauty, fear, fantasy. Fantasy, philosophy, or misfortune are the three ones I want to do. I got philosophy because I think it's funny. Stickly. Has to be Yuri with her dark romance. Yeah. Oh, I got Yuri again. Have I been getting Yuri this whole time? I haven't realized. Clouds, captive, fun, convet, destiny, dream, grief, portrait, daydream, massacre. Jesus. Okay, massacre is funny. I know it's not funny. The actual word. Okay, I also got Yuri again. It's not funny, but it's just funny because it's out of nowhere. Defeat, landscape, inferno, melody, kiss, spinning, bliss, explode. Why? These random words are really bad, but it is funny because they're out of context. Bunny and sparkle. Okay, again, I keep getting Yuri. Like, Doki Doki. Okay, we have to pick Doki Doki. Literally. Oh, Natsuki like that one. Music, happiness, wonderful, broken, misery, hop, cage, depression, flower, cheer. We're not even halfway done. This thing forever. Okay. Broken, misery, hop. Hop is funny. Shame, Fester, Rose. Okay, Starscape, come on. It's me. That's my name. Peacefully, clumsy, jumpy, play, analysis. Starscape. Lollipop, unrestrained. Insight, chocolate, nightgown, whirlwind, puppy, passion, silly, sing. What the fuck are these words? Nightgown, whirlwind, and unrestrained. I gotta go unrestrained because, again, it's just funny out of context. And of course, it's Yuri's. Efflugen? I don't know what that word is. Playground, whistle, sadness, disoriented. After image. Skirt, vanilla, smile, milk. Milk, again, out of context. It's funny. Oh god, lost. Embrace, pout. I wonder who these are. Desire, blanket, games, uncontrollable, flying, loud. Honestly, I think games I'm lost. This one's me, and this one's probably Yuri. Vanilla and milk, shadow vanilla. Cookie Run Kingdom. Oh my god, it's in every game, guys. Oh my god. I'm gonna go games. Oh, okay. Oh my god, I got pure vanilla. Oh my god. Pure jump on candy, boop, incapable, unending, heaven sent, kitty, awesome. I gotta go with boop, guys. Vicious? I don't know what that is. Promise, comfort, shopping, hope, charm, dance, bed, infinite, alone. Alone. Oh my god! That was Sayuri? Oh my god, Sayuri, are you okay? Jesus. Aura, adventure, warm, strawberry, dark, ribbon, holiday, lucky, rain cloud, entropy. I think it's between dark and entropy, but entropy is a more interesting name. Pick Yuri though, best ending in my opinion. Yeah. Yay. Okay, we have 3 more. Heart, special, nature, laugh, treasure, scars, giggle, memories, mouse. Atone, melancholy, wrath, hair, sunset, nibble, sweet, contamination, Jesus. Disown, graveyard. What the fuck are these? Containment, because I just want to see who it is. Okay. Headphones. Okay, guys, I literally have to pick headphones. It's literally just me. Okay, this is also just me. Unstable, eternity, time, cute, anxiety, marshmallow, pleasure, headphones, marriage, vivid. I'm gonna pick headphones. Okay, last one. Frightening, hopeless. Vitality? Anime! Sunny, excitement, swimsuit, vertigo. Gosh, anger. I'm gonna pick anime. Yeah, I wonder out of Yuri and Natsuki, which one I got the most. I think I got Yuri the most. But we'll see. Hi again, Star. Hi again, Star. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. I don't think I read that right, but well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Star. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join the clubs this year.
And last year too. I don't know if your plan is to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga.
Manga is literature! Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Star always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayuri, that's because your room is messy. It's disgusting. It's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once.
It's that so...
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Star can become good friends too.
Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put us into.
Oh, Yuri, Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori. Me?
No, not really. Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Is it okay? You're back? Oh, what? I think he's cutting out. Let's go. Okay. I guess it's not as bad as yesterday, but it's okay again. Now we can. Okay. Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not even reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's been waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. Yeah, I think I got Yuri a lot more in the poem than Natsuki. Yuri is so cute though, not gonna lie. We love Yuri. Yes, we do. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She takes another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. But it only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused and I probably wouldn't have noticed
If I was focused, I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave to me, right? Mm-hmm. Such games when you constantly have to read are the worst, and... are your worst... Yeah. I have to do this for like 7 hours. Are your worst enemy? Yeah. I wanted to reread some of it. This is me with God of Fury. Not for any particular reason. Just curious of how come... Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, and that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life goes really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You already made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of this sort of thing, Star? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goal, or their own or their own philosophy that they believe in. I'm gonna lose my voice. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plan. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. This is my friends. Every time they start rambling, they apologize when they don't need to. It's fine. Enjoy what you enjoy. Please let me know what you like so I know what you like. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books or writing fulfill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright. It's fine to sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah! Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little... apprehensive. I can't read. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. This is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. As if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. So sorry. Doki Doki Literature Club. Hi girl! Oh my god, you finally actually come to one of my streams! Finally! Yeah, we're playing Doki Doki! After the 4th time trying to play it! Welcome! For anyone who doesn't know, Unicorn Girl is my friend, and we used to do videos together back in the past. They still do videos, but just rarely schedule. Finally, it took you long enough. Yeah, girl, what the hell? But yeah, go check out Unicorn Girl. They're 103 on their main channel. And they do FNAF content. It's really good. I had no idea how to get here till now. I sent links, girl! Literal links into all the group chats we're in. How do you not know how to get here? Will you be here from now on? Because next about once a month or two, I make something. Yeah. Next week I'm hoping to do a study stream, so will you come for that? Me bad. Yeah. Support your friend. I need a drink. Hold on. Girl, do you like Doki Doki? Do you have a favorite character? Study stream? Yeah, so I commissioned one of my friends to hopefully have it done by next week. It's okay if it's not done by next week. But to have a pretty image and put music in the background, like calming music, like lo-fi. We'll have like lo-fi music in the background, and then like, people just study to it. Maybe like chat every once in a while. Yeah, so doesn't have that many games. Well, that and I need to study as well, so. Not particularly, I've only watched Mappa play it. Okay. Yeah, I'll try to get it done by then. It's okay, Nova. Thank you for agreeing to try do it. But yeah, so I want to do it because I don't have many games. Also, I need to study as well. And hopefully next month I'll have all my friends for an Among Us stream, but we have to schedule that and everything. But yeah, welcome, girl. Finally, it's nice to have you. After what, 2 months of me streaming? Okay, let's continue the game. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Oh my god, she's me! She's me! She apologizes so much. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each learn it, lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Who's gonna be in the chat if we all play together? No one, because all my friends are in the chat. No one but my friends come and watch my stream. We had someone yesterday who hasn't returned. We had someone from my Cookie Run Kingdom stream as a return, and we had Monica earlier who was not returned. So I guess we'll just hope that more people subscribe before then so we can have actual viewers. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Ah! Oh my god, she's so pretty. Look at her. I love, if you can't tell, I love purple hair. I just noticed the profile picture is a drawing I did. Yes, the one you made me for my birthday. Make some more promos on your socials for the channel. Yeah, I should do that on my main channel. Especially because I haven't been posting a lot because like my phone, I still work on my gacha characters. I should really work on that. But yeah. Me and Yuri both have purple hair. It's great. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger, sorry. Wait, do you like Yuri because she has purple hair? Are you biased? I don't like Yuri because she has purple hair. It may be a factor, but it's not the main reason I like her. And she likes the universe. Guys, she likes me. I am the universe. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. The way that way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Ah! She's looking at me. You are so biased. She likes the universe. Oh, she definitely likes you. Yeah. We met once, and now she likes me. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to routine, right? Oh my god, look at her smile! She's so cute! I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Aww. Oh, it was lagging? Oh, sorry guys. I got I didn't realize it was lagging. Sorry. Did you guys miss much? Sorry. It was literally just me. Yesterday, it was just me comparing Yuri to the main character of the story that we're reading. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Star, that's probably a terrible thing to have common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Oh, that's so embarrassing to think that. Oh wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were so self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone! I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. No, it's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. Definitely not a dating simulator. No, it's not. It's scary how you can sense that nothing is wrong at the beginning, which is not the case. Yeah. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Why not just bookmark it? It's a literature club. I'm sure they have bookmarks. By the way, do you remember to write your own poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't find myself find much inspiration since I really don't. I need to breathe. Hold on. We're only an hour in, guys. I really can't find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook? Weird. They don't need bookmarks. They finish a book in a blink. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I think it's between Yuri and Sayori, because Sayori is my friend, but Yuri and I are close now. So it really depends. Because I don't want to make Sayori sad because we're friends. But maybe she'll be happy that we're making more friends. If I do it with Yuri. Chat, what should I do? Natsuki or Yuri? I mean Sayori or Yuri, sorry. I don't know. Yuri, okay, I'm gonna do Yuri then. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting nervous for? So, oh, girl said Sayori. Well, girl, it's 2-1, so... Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares me blankly, and then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just mean, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I can kind of learn to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit together, the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. A few years ago, I wrote a lot of poems. I would fit right in I would fit right in the club. Yeah. Words are hard, very hard, especially if you've been reading for an hour and doing 4 different voices. But yeah. Words are hard, but you know what's harder? Ray, horny corner, horny jail, right now. Once Ray finds a train of thought, it's as if she's demure totally changes. 5 was actually, I don't count doing my own voice as doing a different voice, because it's my own voice. Shut up. Her stammering's completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but if it all comes with practice and learning, for example, and trying new things, I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing for herself, to me, or Natsuki. Bro doesn't need a voice acting studio. Bro is the voice acting studio. Guys, I'm the new Alejandro Saab, so. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh, do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Oh, I said that really weirdly, sorry. I'd love to share my thoughts, proceed behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh god, her hand. Click a side poem. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms breathing air of the present by living in the past. The light trickles. I frickle back. Click outside the poem. Okay, so we can't click the actual poem. But I'm sorry. I have such horrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you so long to read. Well, wait, does it keep track of my timing? Or is she just saying that? Because it keeps track of my timing. What the fuck? I just don't read script off very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Star. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, express experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolical compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot of solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Star. Me too. Who should I show my poem to next? Okay, so it doesn't matter. I thought it was like a one-off thing. Let's do Sayori then. This poem is good, Star. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. And I'm the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare... Am I the kind of guy to be writing his poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why I'm impressed. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Sayori! Yippee. Guys, I think girl loves Sayori. I can't tell though. I don't know. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Star. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Selfish? Hello? Bitch? What the fuck? Trying new things like this is for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah? I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry. I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Yeah, huh? Shellfish, how much? What? Wait, why are we waiting? Why? Why? Why do you guys want me to wait? What's going on? Oh shit, the Wi-Fi went out again. Oh shit, sorry. Sorry. Sayori just said she'll keep a promise to me that she'll make sure I have fun at the club, so don't worry, I didn't go too far. I just read the last sentence. It just says I want breakfast. Okay. You're just acting again? Yeah. I guess that. Okay, hold on. I'm not made for this. Okay, sorry. Just taking a drink. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, make me rub the sleepy of my eyes. The sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a raining day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If I wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. Is that foreshadowing? Sayori. Is this just a guess, but did you wait till this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It just came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Oh my god, guys, it's girl. Eggs for breakfast. Girl has had eggs for breakfast for several years. It's not even funny. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I don't have breakfast. She's a procrastinator like me. Same. I get all cranky. Well, I guess that's no point in arguing. I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hee. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. I should be doing my biology homework. Go do your biology homework, girl. You can listen in the background. The next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Sayori is literally a girl. Wait a minute, is that good or not? I don't think that's good. But technically, she is like girl. Eggs for breakfast isn't weird. You're weird for thinking it's weird. I don't think it's weird. I think it's gross because I don't like eggs. And the same breakfast, same eggs for several years. Like, I don't know. I at least go out of my comfort zone and try different types of sausages. So, let's go to Monica because again, I don't really like Natsuki that much. Hold on, my mom texted me. Sorry, hold on. Hold on, sorry. Okay, sorry. My mom was texting me. Did you eat sausage for the taste or shape? What the fuck, Ray? For the taste! What the fuck is wrong with you? It's a meme. Maybe it's a Canadian thing. Maybe. I just don't like eggs personally. But I probably should start liking eggs because I'm going to Japan next year, so... What did I do? What the fuck do you think you did, Ray? Naughty corner. I should get a little drawing of just Ray in the corner every time he does something naughty. But then he'll always be in the corner. He'll do something naughty just so he's on stream. Okay. Hi, Star. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Star. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of behavior that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I'll join Ray. Yeah, go to Naughty Quitter, girl. I'm always listening. Great job, Star. I was going in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Oh, metaphorical, sorry. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Oh shit, no, that was me! Damn it. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Oh my god, this guy is me! I do this all the time! God. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it's worked out anyway. You know what, Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary and symbolism. Unlike Sayuri, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Hold on, I'm gonna do something real quick. Just... I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry, I was just doing something. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel... Oh shit. Or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, this one can scroll down. Oh, this one's longer. Okay. Prepare, everyone. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the speckle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out of the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now, I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. What the fuck? Girl, are you okay? Sorry. Girl, blink twice if you need help. How are you not dead after reading for so long? I don't know. My throat is gonna... I think I'm gonna lose my voice after this, honestly. Only like an hour and a half in, so... Yippee. Okay. My lips are dry, my throat is dry. Like, no. So, what do you think? It's very free form. Is that what you call it? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's kind of the style that has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Blinks twice. Girl, are you okay? Oh my god, girl, your name is Blue! Oh my god! Girl loves color blue, like a teal blue. It's close enough. Drink up, sorry. I'm running out of drinks. All my drinks are like shallow. I've had like 4 drinking breaks already and it's only been an hour and a half. In streams when you talk a lot, you should hydrate a lot. Hydrate before you die straight. When performed out loud, it could be pretty powerful. That was the inspiration behind this one? Well, it's not sure if I know how to put this. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. I just read it. What the? Epiphany. Oh my god. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never be able to make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up after. Anyway, another way to think about it is another way to think about this is this. If you keep your pen at the same point for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I guess we just have Natsuki left. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. Oh, why did it... The pride flag is cut off for me in my chat. I think there's like 5 to 6 days in the first act. First act? God, there's 2 acts to this. Okay. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. She has the most readable handwriting. Wi-Fi cut out, hold on. Can you guys hear me? Is the Wi-Fi cut off? On my thing it says the Wi-Fi is a bit down, so I'm gonna wait a second. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, we can hear you. Okay. Well, I gotta go. I have homework and I can only focus on by listening to true crime or documentaries. So, bye. Have fun. Bye, girl. Thank you for joining. We appreciate it. Hopefully we see you soon. Good luck on your homework. Okay. Sorry, my thing said the Wi-Fi was down, so I'm gonna wait a bit. Star's vocals are not surviving. No. I need a strap though after this. There's three acts. Fuck this. Okay. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. That's a bit funny. Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Oh, not my table, sorry. Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things, can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up the rhyme at the end, but then made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means. That's what I mean to be. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a lot more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. I really like her poem better than the others. Yeah, it's not bad. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Marika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, showing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What is this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really doesn't come out that nice. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Star did too. So based on that, I'm glad he gave you more suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't. And Star likes my home too, so, you know, he even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. That's not what I meant. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous. The Star appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Damn! It's getting wild. The girls are fighting. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Damn! Oh, God. Yeah. Is everything okay? I didn't know it was from this game. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's magically grew through, so the two starts crying up. Oh my God! What the fuck? Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little. That doesn't involve you. I don't like crying, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Star, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't happen in the first place. What's the point of making your own poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Star. Well, wait, there's a reason we have so many deep, expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex emotions and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Star? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So help me, Sayuri! So of course that's going to be... Dude, I think... I'm gonna go help me, Sayuri, because it's funny. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drawing any words out of my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defensive that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayuri! Eh? Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayuri uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Star? Well, that's her problem. That isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into their own conflict. Yeah, unless Sayuri wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's only immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why no one likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are you fighting? Because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute. There's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. I can't believe girl missed this. I mean, friends fight from time to time, don't they, Sayori? Yeah. Oh gosh. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Naisuke sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, that's why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things. I'm doing my voice for Monica. I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Foreshadowing. Sayori, bye. Maybe. Who knows? That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiled sweetly, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did we all feel at sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Star, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little more than the kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can be at least do a better job of impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Star! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, what about what happened earlier? Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. It's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Star, it's nice I get to spend this time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is gonna be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught up onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. I guess we will never know because, in the club, we all fam. Okay, we are now 2 hours in. I think we'll do this last day after the poem and then wrap it up. All the games I've been playing have been games you need to do parts of. I need a game that I can just do all the way through. But maybe it's because my throat's sore and I'm hungry. Okay. Drink rainbow cause gay. We can do rainbow. We can do rainbow. Rainbow romance is secretive beauty horror martial rainbow. Journey, jump, sunny. Oh, it's these the same words as last time. Wrath. Do wrath. Passion, eternity, hopeless. Poof. Comfort, massacre, melody, ocean, misery, fantasy. I want to do poof because it's funny. I think this day is good. Then you got 3 of the 5 first acts, I think. Okay. Question, giggle, anime, puppy, deaths, essence, strawberry, play, pleasure, unrequited. I'm gonna say death because it's funny. Whoa! Sayori! I got not Sayori this time, actually. Candy, music, disoriented, twirl, sugar, pure, pain, insight, fickle, defeat. Why don't you disoriented? Existence, stickly, unrestrained, rain cloud, rose, infallible, cage, incapable, clumsy. I do unrestrained. Yeah. Oh, it's down already? Damn. Raindrops, empty, fireflies, nature, bunny, flea, awesome, parfait, abundant, fluffy. I'm gonna do flea. Okay. Pardon me. Cried. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Shit. Shit. Yeah, I'm waiting for you guys. I see you. You're back, yay! Okay. Okay, can you guys hear me? Is all good? Can you hear the game? It's okay. Can you see me? Let's go on again. You guys hear me? Is everything okay? Well, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone. You did wrong, so wrong, so wrong, so wrong. Hello. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Hello. Can you hear me? Papa, can you see me? Papa, can you hear me? Hello. I think it's fine for now. Let's hope. Okay, yes, hear me? I'm gonna. Well, that's not good. Shit, hit my table. Okay. I think this is the sign. Oh my god. Shadow is still sick, yeah, so he can't help me. Okay. Dream, anxiety, memories, extraordinary. Go with extraordinary. Oh, Sayori. I'm getting a lot of Sayori for this. Promise, judgment, marriage, lollipop, silly, flying, sweet, misfortune, treasure, calm. No misfortune. Oh my god, seriously, I don't think Sayori is okay. Vacation, scars, chocolate, hair, affirmage, bliss, prayer, together, depression, hop. Prayers oddly there for some reason. Okay, I'm just getting Sayori for this whole thing. Heart, party, sunset, cute, disaster, dazzle, whirlwind. Oh, whirlwind. Okay. Convet, desire, happiness, ribbon, daydream, landscape, shiny, heaven sent, tears, intellectual. Intellectual. Starscape, bed is what I need right now. Graveyard, heartbeat, captive, merger, I don't know. Loud, socks, email, sparkle. Graveyard. Nibble, excitement, pout, special, papa. Whistle, precious, childhood, kiss, shame. Go with papa, cause it's funny. Nightgown, cheeks, wonderful. I want to see these poems I'm making, cause they're probably complete nonsense. Fear, peaceful, forgive, atone, lucky, smile, blanket. I don't know what tone. Kawaii! Unstable. That's my Wi-Fi right now. Actually, it's stable now. Maybe only one more day, please. I don't know if I can do one more day. We can try, but I don't know. Unstable, Valentine, family, fireworks, milk, aura, kawaii, design, destiny, sorry, mouse, dark. I'm going kawaii. You know, it's probably not so key. Yeah. Swimsuit, incurgent, broken, tragedy, summer, sadness, embrace, fester, climax, flower. I'm gonna tragedy because I'm studying that in school. Another day passes and it's time for club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days, so that we're skipping time, I guess. Entering the classroom, the usual scene greets me. Hey, Star. Hey, Sayori. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Oh, that was me. I'm just still not used to being in a club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty good, simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Huh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just want to have a look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. You had enough money in the first place. You would have bought a stack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry or want an excuse to take a walk, or you planned to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Star to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in this, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I can totally read. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. It's really like I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun side of you. That's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept my revolution. Retribution. That's me. I can't read. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess you're a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told me she was bringing me to the club before. She even told me. But you know, you wouldn't have come if it wasn't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was that? A cookie? Sure enough, there's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Resolution. Actually, that one mostly worked. Almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you bap about the cupcakes. And it was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Best voice actor of all of them. Yeah. I'm the best voice actor of all time. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over here just for one cookie. And Sayori takes a bite of her own cookie. And yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Sayori loves touching Natsuki. For some reason, I don't know why. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches out to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you see do that? Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't heard either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You didn't think she's a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Excuse you? That's a weird thing to say, but considering you look like that. But okay. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super late. There you are. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You wouldn't have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Star. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Okay, I don't know why, but I suddenly got the urge that someone's listening to me. And I know no one is listening to me, and no one will care, but I got the sudden urge again that I'm embarrassed of reading this. I didn't mean any pressure by it or like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Here goes the Wi-Fi. I'm gonna wait a second. Just want to make sure it doesn't go off, so I'm gonna wait a second until the Wi-Fi's back. Can you guys hear me? Is everything okay? Back that way? Okay. Okay. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave Sayori's mischievous escapade? I don't know. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could already fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. This festival is a chance to show everyone that literature is all about. The problem is the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need to find a way of showing it to everyone. Something that speaks our creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, no one will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? After that, after they come, we can do the thing to speak to the creative minds. What's this? Sori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating this like this. I can read, guys. Totally. That's a good point. In that case, you think food would be the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki will love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we should... I'm hungry. Anyway! We still need to work out the details of the event itself. I found myself smiling. In the end, Sari is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sari can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her come to on my case about things. I can't help but wonder if I would be like, what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. I can totally read. Sayori just casually, consistently being hungry. I mean, same. I'm always hungry during a stream. I even had breakfast this morning, which is rare. Yeah! I open my eyes and find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're having less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? That's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Napping club? Yeah, I love a napping club in my school. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Huh? Sayori glances around herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair. It's sticking out all around here. Yeah. I run my fingers down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look at your bow. It isn't even straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want you to be embarrassed. Because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend? Why does that have to do with anything? Yeah? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button up her blazer from the bottom. I can't speak. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. I don't like this angle. It's a weird angle. This is so funny. What is? Well, it was just like thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Oh, throwing shade at Sayori, yeah. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. About it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy you were like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. That button might fall off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? I did when I bought it. If you ever button it, you have to notice sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs are gotten bigger. What the fuck? What is with Sayori and boobs, man? I think she is bi at this point. Don't say it out loud. Anyway, you look better, much better now. Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like this? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Flat-chested girls just be happy. She's average chest, I guess. Yeah. Sayori hesitantly unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Thank you for the hearts. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. See? If I keep it unbuttoned, I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that is a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let me do things like this. And take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why so that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Who's spamming the faces? Can I see? No? Okay. Hold on. Something came on. Okay. Next time, keep it unbuttoned. Stop saying these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, let's focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. Who's spamming them? I wonder. I wonder who's spamming the faces, Ray. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so then. I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Huh? But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell what you sometimes. Okay. Okay, everyone. Yeah. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't I share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Star, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to receive her poem. Who should I show my poem to first? I think we should do the same order we did last time. So Yuri, Sayori, Monica, and Atsuki. Let's see what you've written for today. This poem's really good, Star. Were you influenced by seeing everyone's writing styles yesterday? Wait, hold on. Is it a few days later or yesterday? Because earlier someone said, I said like it's been a few days. So what is it? What is your logic, Doki Doki? Sorry, we were just so funny sounding like that. You're fine, don't worry. I guess you could say that. I was also a bit surprised at how different everyone writes. So I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have one example of that, but if you'd like to read it, of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Oh god, it's a long one. Oh god. Okay. I need to drink, hold on. Okay, sorry. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night, while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first thing I noticed. My strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Do they have raccoons in Japan? I don't know. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed well always comes back for more. The entrance beauty of my cutting knife was the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon its phases and reflects that much more light of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I banish my cunning knife, the raccoon shows its excitement. A rush of blood, classics pavilion, I slice around and I feed myself once again. I'm confused. By the way, people that message me on Discord, can you guys see that? I hope not. Because private. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. Sorry, that was me. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and convey emotions through them. You can't? That's good. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express that way it feels for me, indulges in more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I usually force to keep to myself. So sometimes I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep those to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have any time? Don't you have anything like that? Don't you have anything like that, Star? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best you can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Okay, almost done. Sorry. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Star. I love it, especially after yesterday's poem. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. No, but really, I want to put this in my wall. Can I? Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer after all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a star poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go with my heart. And if it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure I'm not sure that's how exactly it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me either. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't. Okay, I think cut out again. I'm gonna wait a second and see what happens. Yeah, I'm waiting, don't worry. Did my dad promise to get ice cream? You're fine again? Okay, good. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayuri. Well, I like happy things the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give you the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. Huh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Star. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Oh my god, why is it getting longer? Oh my god, Sayori. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle and keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf and with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. Sorry, we said write a poem, not a whole dictionary. My collections make me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to give the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper finger go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like something elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through and lock my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open and in comes my friend, and they come in in such a hurry. They don't want my bottles that. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. And every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shatters all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear an echo, 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 echo inside my head. Jesus. Girl needs a hug. Damn! They have access to a dictionary that quite more words to write poems with. Yeah. Jesus, Sayori. I felt that a lot because I technically still do this, but I used to do this a lot more when I was younger. It's really bad for you. But here we go. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm not used to you being... Maybe because I'm used to you being so cheerful. So you need a therapist? Yeah, let's get you a therapist. I know, great one. My brother's husband's a therapist, so I'll get him on the line for you. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. You should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. No, Sayori. Sayori, why? Would you foreshadow? Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always has a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, Monica, please make this fast so I can finish this. I can start. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that might be in the case, but maybe there are also some similarities you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It seems like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it different ways, it ends up being similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of gentle feeling to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. Anyway, you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? No. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Please be short. Please be short. Alright, let's have a look. Oh god. Okay, it's... What the... What? Load me? Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Brightness, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, gathering waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, consign, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? It's even more extract than your last one. I guess it's the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of think I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on paper, choosing where and how to space your words and totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I write the lines very short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what the poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Oh shit, I could have saved earlier with the 3 choices. Can you tell I don't play video games? I didn't do that. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is that tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Jesus, Monica. I can't imagine playing this when this first came out and not knowing the endings and like being really weirded out on what Monica just said and not having any context of what's gonna happen. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's better than either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I'll get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what's up? Makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone's recognized my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me Well then, keep practicing, maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's something tells me not to completely miss the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly I know but how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? You just wanting a dating game in 2017 and suddenly during the end of the first act everything goes wrong? Yeah. It'd be bizarre. It'd be like playing like the first FNAF game and then like playing the second one and like suddenly it's like this big thing. I wasn't really much of a gamer growing up, so I wouldn't have played them. I'm still not really, honestly, but I have to do something for streaming. It's like she's dragging me around a dead weight. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably... Oh, sorry, that's me. But think of it, if it weren't for me, she'd probably just be flying away and letting go of a balloon. You could say we take each care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess it's supposed to show you my... I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Oh my god! You're meant to be the short poem! Girl, come on, Suki. Come on. Don't have the voice for this. My throat is hurting! Amy likes spiders? You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad, and Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks at spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has any other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everyone. Jesus. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. Not being friends with someone because they like spiders is crazy. Yeah. I don't have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone who would agree the subject of the poem is ignorant jerk. Also a good poem about other people judging you by a single factor. I know. Do you know people like that? Of course. Everyone thinks it doesn't matter. It can be anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has this kind of thing of a kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of people might find out. Maybe they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone else likes as long as they're not hurting anyone that makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. But that's funny. Yuri wrote something about that similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I don't really get it, but she has something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Nasuki has terrible finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way she put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message of your poem. It is what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Okay everyone, we're all done for reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come, sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, don't we really have to do something like that for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've been designing some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is that we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So Yuri, putting out all of the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring on posters, holding it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Did you really think it was a bad idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm gonna perform in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys? No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. So that's not my room. In my English course, we have to read a Shakespeare poem that we caught speaking, when we get caught speaking a language that's not English. Why? That feels a bit bizarre. Browser a whole club of introverts and asked them to perform in front of people without telling them. Monica, what did you expect? It's a lot to ask for people to recite their poems out loud for a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And then other people will perform, and better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings. being intimate with others, with yourself. Sorry. Finding new horizons and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't worry, don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Suki and Yuri remained silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little. Well, maybe, but it looks like Nasuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get it over with. Alright. Ray, what did you say? Why is your message redacted? Oh wait, no, this is Shakespeare stuff. Why did the message get retracted? Weird. Phew. Thanks, Sasuke. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expected faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh god. Oh no, god. Yuri, no! Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. Look at that face. She knows what will happen. She knows. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. You're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how can you do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a lot more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notes to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is "The Way They Fly." Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room, and more than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line. She recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes their recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to get set a good example. Are you ready to go next to Yuri? I'll go next. Huh? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper behind her hand and stands up. My arms are getting sore from pressing the button. The space bar to go to the next thing. Bro, when is this over? Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. Poem is called. Yuri's anxious glance at us. You can do it, Yuri. You can do it, Yuri. It's called Someone at the Door. Go away. My voice acting. Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading her poem. Just a moment ago, she apparently refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like, go away, I'm trying to voice act here. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into a sharp symbol of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in the structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be the rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into light and glances around her as if bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins in afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think about like you're reciting it to others. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay, then, Sherry begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice has made a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Suri is. This serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this poem on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Suri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Suri means when she said she likes my poems. Like it's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew, through and through. Suri finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Star liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. It might be that one other poem wouldn't work quite as well with the kind of delivery. Huh? I don't really understand. In other words, it's seen poems of yours where the sort of gentle delivery wouldn't make it work as well. They might need a little more force behind it, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's why I've been practicing. The kind of thing. I'm just embarrassed to do in front of everyone. The next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a lot more. We don't have to do much before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Star. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Stars lower everyone's standards a little before you have to do it. Damn, Natsuki! Throw shade! Natsuki! It's fine. I might as well get over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote today. I stand up and stand in front of everyone on the podium. Everyone has eyes on me, make me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. Like that's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki brutally gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, this poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she still is a little enthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when she's spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if she's giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Ah, well, You do at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I can't speak. I mean, I'm doing it in front of other people will be easier. I can put a face, whatever face I want for other people. But what if it's just my friends? It's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have the idea of what it's like now. Make sure to pick up a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let's know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own poem. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort in it for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's all for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been a while. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, so then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'm able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori or Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Star. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was fixing out. No worry. No wonder. I was thinking about something familiar. I like how we get to. Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to go on a walk home with you. Huh? Who was at the door? Go away. What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh god. Okay, save. Save. I would walk home with Yuri. I would walk home with Sayori. Why can't I just walk home with both? I mean, is she picking Sayori? Because yesterday I got all of Sayori's choices. I mean, Yuri's choices. Oh shit. Wi-Fi's gone again. Let's choose Yuri. Okay. Yuri then. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even a point as suspecting something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone's different. no being in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I left feeling awkward. But it's kind of her fault for tracking with such a weird question. I just can't lie to her. But there's something that makes me happy. I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Finally! Oh my god. Okay, I'm ending. My voice hurts. Oh, save. 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 Quit. I sure want to quit. Yes. Oh my god. Should I? If I should have. Okay. My voice hurts. I'm hot. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go. Thank you all for joining. I really appreciate you guys for coming. Especially after 2 days of glitch. And thank you for sitting through the hard times. I'm gonna go get something to eat and drink because my throat is sore. I'm gonna rest my voice for the next 3 days. Thank you all for coming. Next week will hopefully be a study stream, and if not, I'll see what else we're gonna play. But yeah, thank you all for coming. I appreciate you guys for staying, and I'll see you shining stars later. Bye bye.